In a world that feels increasingly fast-paced and demanding, finding inner peace often seems out of reach. The Quran, however, offers a timeless reminder. Peace is not something we must chase in the world outside. Rather, it's something we cultivate within ourselves. Verses from the Quran encourage us to turn inward, grounding us in patience and trust in God's wisdom, which can be transformative in calming the mind. For example, Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28 states, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest." This verse reflects a simple yet profound idea. Peace begins when we pause, remember our Creator, and trust His guidance. In practical terms, this could mean taking a few minutes each day to disconnect from our distractions, like phones and screens, and focus on connecting with Allah through prayer or quiet reflection. Even short, intentional moments of remembering Him can have a powerful impact on stress levels and our overall sense of balance. But why does this work? One reason is that the Quran constantly reminds us of patience. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:153, Allah tells us, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." This verse suggests that patience is not just a virtue, but a means of accessing divine support. By consciously practicing patience, we shift our focus from immediate frustrations or worries to a bigger picture where God's support is present. This shift in perspective is essential to building inner peace because it helps us view life's obstacles as temporary, trusting that God is guiding us through every hardship. Furthermore, the Quran's teachings encourage us to replace anxious thoughts with gratitude. In Surah Ibrahim 14:7, it said, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor." Gratitude isn't just a good habit. It has a unique ability to redirect our focus away from what's missing or uncertain toward the blessings we already have. When we start noticing the positives, our minds naturally calm and we feel more grounded. Daily peace, therefore, isn't just a gift, it's a practice. By consistently turning back to these Quran-like reminders, we're building a mindset rooted in patience, gratitude, and trust in God's wisdom. This approach not only eases stress, but also offers a clear path to navigate life's challenges with resilience and balance, setting a strong foundation for the deeper growth we'll explore in the next chapter. Life is full of unexpected trials, but the Quran provides clear guidance on how to face them with resilience. Resilience in a Quran-IC context isn't just about enduring hardships, it's about growing stronger through them, grounded in faith and trust in Allah's wisdom. The stories of the prophets exemplify this strength, showing us how they faced immense challenges while maintaining their resolve, patience, and hope. Consider the story of Prophet Ayub, who is often seen as the embodiment of resilience. He endured the loss of health, wealth, and family, but continued to worship Allah with unwavering patience. His story, detailed in Surah Sa'd 38:41-44, shows that resilience is not about denying pain, but embracing it with faith, trusting that God's wisdom is beyond what we can see. This narrative encourages us to adopt a similar approach, viewing challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities to draw closer to Allah, who ultimately brings ease after every hardship. A verse that speaks directly to resilience is found in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286. Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. This powerful reminder assures us that each challenge we face is specifically within our ability to handle. When life feels overwhelming, remembering this verse can shift our perspective, reinforcing that there is a divine purpose behind every test, and that in Allah's plan, we have been given the strength to endure it. Another crucial element of resilience is seeking support from Allah through patience and prayer. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:45, we're advised to seek help through patience and prayer, showing that resilience is not a solo effort. By leaning on prayer during times of hardship, we're connecting with a source of strength far greater than ourselves. Practically, this can mean dedicating time for heartfelt dua, supplication, asking Allah for patience, understanding, and strength to face our trials. Resilience, as the Quran teaches, is a process of turning hardship into spiritual growth. Each trial becomes a stepping stone, building a heart that is steadfast and strong. This resilience, rooted in faith, allows us to not only endure life's challenges, but to emerge from them wiser and closer to Allah. As we move forward, we'll see how this mindset of resilience prepares us for a journey of continuous self-improvement and growth, one of the Quran's most empowering teachings for a fulfilling life. The concept of a growth mindset is not new to the Quran. It emphasizes continuous self-improvement, humility, and the pursuit of knowledge as paths to becoming better individuals. This chapter explores how adopting these values can lead to profound personal growth and resilience in the face of life's inevitable changes. One key verse that encourages a growth mindset is found in Surah Al-Mujadilah 58:11, which states, "Allah will raise those who have believed among you and those who were given knowledge by degrees." Here, knowledge and faith are linked to personal elevation, indicating that growth is both a spiritual and intellectual journey. This verse reminds us that seeking knowledge and understanding is a duty that keeps our minds open and our hearts ready to adapt to new challenges, which is essential in today's world where change is constant. Humility is another vital component. In Surah Ash-Shura 42:38, Allah praises those who respond to their Lord, establish prayer, and conduct their affairs by mutual consultation. This verse highlights the importance of humility and collaboration. By embracing humility, we acknowledge that we are always learning, open to insights from others, and willing to seek advice when needed. This openness fosters a mindset that sees mistakes not as failures, but as opportunities for growth, a principle core to the Quran-Ike approach to self-betterment. Self-reflection is also emphasized in Surah Al-Hashr 59:18, where Allah advises, "O you who have believed, fear Allah, and let every soul look to what it has put forth for tomorrow." This call to self-reflection urges believers to examine their actions and intentions regularly, fostering a mindset that's committed to constant improvement. Through values of humility, knowledge-seeking, and self-reflection, the Quran presents a blueprint for lifelong growth. When we view ourselves as ever-evolving individuals with a purpose, we can approach each day as a chance to learn and grow. This mindset, guided by faith, prepares us for personal development that goes beyond worldly achievements, setting the stage for the values of compassion and relationships we'll discuss in the next chapter. Compassion and kindness form the heart of the Quran's teachings on human relationships. The Quran emphasizes that fostering strong, positive relationships with others begins with empathy, understanding, and the sincere desire to benefit those around us. This approach not only nurtures healthier bonds, but also brings us closer to Allah by reflecting His mercy in our interactions. One of the foundational verses for compassion is found in Surah Al-Ankabut 29:69, where Allah promises guidance to those who strive in His way. This striving includes acts of kindness and mercy toward others, embodying the values He cherishes. Compassion, in this sense, isn't just a feeling, it's an active, conscious choice to uplift others, even when it requires patience or sacrifice. By making this choice, we contribute positively to our relationships and inspire others to do the same. Forgiveness is another vital component of compassionate relationships. In Surah Al-A'raf 7:199, Allah advises, "Show forgiveness, enjoin what is good, and turn away from the ignorant." This verse calls for a graceful response to the faults of others, urging us to forgive rather than hold grudges. Forgiving can sometimes be challenging, but in doing so, we free ourselves from resentment, creating space for peace and mutual respect in our relationships. This act of letting go is powerful, not just for the individual, but also for fostering a community rooted in understanding and support. Furthermore, in Surah Ar-Rum 30:21, Allah describes love and mercy as the foundations of family bonds. And of His signs is that He created for you from yourselves mates, that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. This verse highlights that compassion and love are divine gifts, essential for creating harmony within families and among friends. By embracing compassion, forgiveness, and understanding, we build relationships that not only enrich our lives, but also fulfill our spiritual purpose. These qualities nurture a sense of community, strengthen family ties, and create an environment of trust and harmony. With this foundation of compassion, we are better prepared to explore the Quran's guidance on discovering purpose and meaning, which we will delve into in the next chapter. The search for purpose is a universal human experience, and the Quran offers profound insights into understanding one's role in the world. According to the Quran, purpose is more than just individual goals or achievements. It is deeply tied to our connection with Allah and our responsibility toward others. This perspective elevates our day-to-day actions, giving them meaning beyond immediate results. In Surah Ad-Dariyat 51:56, Allah states, "And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." This verse is often interpreted to mean that the core purpose of our existence is to know and worship Allah. But worship here extends beyond prayer. It includes any action done with the intention of fulfilling our role as caretakers of this world. When we approach our lives with the mindset of serving Allah in all we do, even small tasks and daily responsibilities gain a deeper meaning, connecting us to something greater than ourselves. Another way the Quran guides us in finding purpose is through service to others. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:32 tells us that saving a life is as if one has saved all of humanity, highlighting the immense value placed on helping others. By contributing to the well-being of those around us, we fulfill an essential aspect of our divine purpose. This sense of responsibility encourages us to find purpose not only in personal ambitions, but also in acts that benefit family, community, and society at large. Additionally, the Quran encourages us to reflect on our unique strengths and how we can use them for a greater cause. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286, it said that Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear, reminding us that our individual strengths and challenges are part of Allah's design. By embracing these traits, we can better understand our unique path and how to use our gifts for good. Discovering purpose through the Quran is a journey that involves both self-reflection and service to others. When we align our daily actions with these divine principles, we gain a sense of fulfillment that transcends the ordinary. With this understanding, we come to see that lifelong growth isn't just about self-improvement, but about finding and fulfilling our God-given purpose. This brings us to the conclusion, where we'll explore practical ways to integrate Quran-EC wisdom for lasting growth. Through the Quran, we've uncovered a path to lasting inner peace, resilience, continuous growth, compassion, and purpose. But how do we bring these insights into our daily lives in a meaningful way? It begins with small, consistent actions. Each day, choose a single value, patience, gratitude, kindness, and make it your focus. Start your morning by reflecting on a verse that resonates with you or by setting an intention that aligns with Quran, wisdom. Even brief moments spent in dua or self-reflection can transform your perspective, grounding you in faith and purpose. This journey is about more than personal improvement. It's about letting the Quran be a living guide, one that brings clarity and direction to every stage of life. As we grow in harmony with its teachings, we're not only enriched as individuals, but also play a role in creating a kinder, more balanced world. If you truly seek to feel the presence of Allah in every moment of your life, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and, most importantly, share it with others who needs to hear this message. By spreading this message, you are playing a role in guiding others toward Allah's light and mercy. Remember, the Prophet said, "The one who guides to something good is like the one who does it." So, by sharing this, you are earning rewards and helping others draw closer to Allah.